What would SpongeBob look like if he were realistic, melted, or even metallic? You're about to find out because I'm going to draw SpongeBob in 4 different styles. Starting with the 3D style, which is characterized by creating a sense of depth, using Ohuhu brand markers in this case for the first layer and colored pencils to touch up some shadows and add some highlights. This is what 3D SpongeBob would look like, but now let's draw him a bit more realistically. The result will make you want to comment, wow. In this style, I'm going to use colored pencils to add some textures by drawing more holes and the typical realistic eye, although the result might be a bit creepy since it's a human eye on a sponge. I also draw eyelashes to give him more personality, and this is how realistic SpongeBob would look. But let's look at something more epic, which is how he would look in a liquid style, as if he were melting. This style is easier because I just have to draw the sketch of the drops and then give it volume with shadows and highlights. I do the first layer with a yellow marker and the shadows in brown, blending them a bit with a pencil of the same color. I also melted the iris of the eye to give it a more surreal effect. And I even touch it up with some highlights to make it look more liquid. And this is how SpongeBob would look melted, but something even more impressive would be to see him in a metallic style. So I'm going to draw him using gray markers, both light and dark. That way I create reflections, highlights, and shadows. This style is less demanding, since I don't need to use many shades and colors. Just keep in mind where the light is coming from, and that way you can give it volume with the shadows and even with a few highlights using oil paint in this case. This is how SpongeBob would look drawn in 4 styles. But if you like this drawing, the one that will appear next, you'll like twice as much, so go check it out and give me a rating from 1 to 10.